Hey, what's up? It's 2021. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm Brianne Williamson and we're back for something exciting today. The reason I have not been around for a few weeks is because I've been working on a new idea, which is this, what you're watching right now. I've decided to focus more on doing multiple part series this year instead of just doing random weekly videos. I personally like watching more long form series YouTube type videos for myself. So I thought, why not make what I like? That makes sense, right? So it's the new year, which is great. It feels like a fresh start, but at the same time, a lot of things have not changed. One of those things is dating, and I talk to a lot of humans a lot over on my Instagram page, and a big frustration besides, you know, all the usual stuff that comes with a pandemic, fear for our lives and livelihood being a couple. A lot of you are feeling a little lonely and you're maybe looking for love. And I know that that is hard anytime, but during a pandemic, it really levels up. So I thought, why not do a fun series where I try and connect some of you humans with other fantastic human beings and see if we can make some amazing virtual connections that might even change over into real, physical, real world connections one day. So that's what we're here to do, and we're kicking it off with a very, very special person to me, our surprise bachelorette, I guess you'd call her. You'll find out who she is a bit later. It's actually her virtual Zoom birthday party tonight, and Julia and I are gonna be logging on, having a few drinks with some friends and our surprise individual. And with that, we need some food. We're gonna make some amazing dinner. Let's go do that, and then we'll chat more about this new dating series that we have in store for all of you. Let's go. Julia is my videographer. She's been filming me for about 2 minutes, and she's already complaining that her arm's tired.
My arms are tired.
Oh my God. Can you imagine actually doing this for work? Well, you kind of are right now, because guess what? This video is sponsored by HelloFresh. No, in all honesty, the Zoom, I love that. In all honesty, I am so excited that HelloFresh decided to sponsor me, my queer content, because we love HelloFresh. This is a HelloFresh household. We have been ordering from HelloFresh for almost 2 years now. So it's super exciting. You're doing effects too. HelloFresh is amazing, especially during pandemic, because you get your meals delivered right to your door. The ingredients are fresh, delicious. Every single meal, and that is not an exaggeration, that we have ever had in 2 years, we have loved. You get to choose if you want them to be vegetarian, pescatarian, low carb. There's so many different options. Every single one we've ever made, we love. I love it because during especially 2020, when we've been trying to stay at home, it makes it feel special. It makes it feel like a date night in, and especially tonight when we're doing, I almost said her name, but we're not releasing, who is our
secret,
what are we gonna call
bachelorette.
her? I feel like we can't call her bachelorette because then that's like a bachelorette. Single queer? Like, what do you call it?
No.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that. But for something like our Zoom birthday party tonight, the fact that we're gonna make a really fun and special dinner, it makes it feel like different than just a regular night in. I also just learned through this partnership with HelloFresh some really, really cool facts about the company that I didn't even know, and I'm gonna share those with you. HelloFresh's carbon footprint is 25% lower than that of meals made from store-bought groceries, based on a study by University of Michigan. Isn't that crazy? This time we got caramelized onion burgers, which we already made. They were incredible. Tonight we're gonna make the Herbie Italian chicken. I got a deal for y'all. I bet you didn't see that one coming. In my description, you're gonna find a link. You're gonna wanna click that link. It's gonna take you to HelloFresh.com. And then you wanna use promo code BrianneWilliamson10. You're gonna get 10 free meals. 10 free meals. Thank you. Plus, just when you didn't think it was gonna get any better, free shipping. So again, you can use Brianne Williamson 10 for 10 free meals and free shipping at HelloFresh.com. Click the link down in the description below. All the information is gonna be down there for you. I need to show people what you just did. Please show how you just made an applause on the track.
Well, I was holding the video, so.
We're gonna ask our person who is single and looking to mingle with some of you certain questions to figure out what they're looking for. So Julia and I are gonna work on that. We're gonna cook this meal and yeah, stay tuned. Look how fresh these ingredients are. Julia was just stressed out. She's like, we're never gonna get to eat because our Zoom party starts in like half an hour. But the amazing thing about HelloFresh is how quick it is. And these meals literally take about 30 minutes, give or take a few minutes. Also, HelloFresh donated 2.5 million meals to charity in 2019. And they've even stepped that up in 2020. With everything going on in the world, that is so important and really cool. So again, just really proud to have HelloFresh as a sponsor. Thank you all so much. Dinner time. Oh, now she's snapping. She's snapping for HelloFresh, I love that. Julia and I were just chatting about what we should call our single, ready to mingle person. And we can't come up with it, so let us know in the comments if you have any ideas for gender neutral names, because this is gonna be hopefully an ongoing series. And I would love something other than Bachelorette and Bachelor. So far, Julia has come up with, drumroll please.
Well, actually, I Googled other names for Bachelor and Bachelorette.
And she came up with Spinster, which our Bachelorette is really gonna love. I can't wait to tell her that we are referring to her as Spinster. It's gonna be really great.
Should I read the Google definition of a spinster?
Yes.
A spinster is an unmarried woman, and especially one past the common age for marrying.
She's gonna love that. She's gonna absolutely love that.
Does it not hit the nail on the head though?
Oh my gosh, it is her birthday today, so I feel like she's gonna be a little triggered by that. Everyone's like, feels like they already lost a year with the pandemic. They're like, oh my God, I'm getting older and I
Should we look at your knife cutting skills?
Okay, well I'm nervous about that because I don't think I have good ones. I know you're supposed to like claw it and then you're supposed to go like this, right? That looks pretty good, right? Julia, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
The questions are, and for those in the comments, I wanna know, what do you think is most important when looking for a partner? What are you laughing about?
How terrible I am at this. Can we call the other people seeking a spinster?
Seeking a spinster.
Like the people that apply. Like
Oh
they're
God.
seeking a spinster.
The fact that everyone watching this is gonna expect us to have like my 82-year-old grandmother come on when we're talking like this, when in reality it's definitely not. But yeah, as of now, seeking a spinster. The people seeking a spinster, that's a
Seeking a spinster.
seeking a spinster. Rolls right off the tongue. Hello. Oh, hey. My sous chef has entered the chat. What are some things that you think I should ask?
Well, okay, well, we gotta start with the basics.
Okay.
How old are they?
Okay, yeah, an age range.
Because she might have a
Cut off. Yeah, absolutely.
cutoff.
Yeah.
Or cut in.
A cut in and a cut off.
Yeah.
And then from there, I think
I
that.
don't know where they live,
Okay, but as we know for her,
No.
that might not be a big priority.
but that's what I'm saying. These
Okay.
are not necessarily deal breakers. Well,
For someone, it might be though.
someone it might be. That's what I'm saying. But these are like the questions we need to know before we set our friend up with.
You're right.
We don't know who's gonna
Yeah.
be the lucky lady to woo our spinster.
Right.
Or
Okay.
man or
Or yeah.
human.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe it comes
Absolutely.
down to where they live.
That could be it. And for her, she might prefer farther. Farther away might be a bonus.
Hey,
That's how she's done it in the past, so we'll
if
see.
you can guess who the single spinster
Yeah, guess below in the comments. I'm so curious if people guess it. I guess we'll know at this point, but
I've been trying to open this cheese for 10 minutes of the video.
Would you like some scissors? So we've got where you live, age.
Should I be writing this down?
Yeah, just we got a video. How often in life do you have an opportunity where your two close friends are gonna interview all sorts of people and find the best match? I think this could work. Right?
It's gonna be interesting.
Okay, it's gonna, I think gonna work. She thinks it's gonna be interesting. Let us know in the comments how you think it's gonna go. For now, we're gonna eat our food. We're gonna jump on our spinster's birthday Zoom party. And then tomorrow, you're gonna find out who that is. And I'm also going to interview them about what they're looking for. And yeah, stay tuned. Whoa, that was good.
That was our best one ever. I
Never do good
got that
high
document.
fives. Yeah, we never do good high fives.
See you later. Cheers! Happy birthday, Heather.
Happy birthday, Heather.
All right, so the cat is out of the bag. Here we have Heather. And now, Heather, we have been trying to figure out how to introduce you because we don't want to use like bachelor, bachelorette because that's like so tired. But we couldn't think of like a way to say a single queer person. Do you have any ideas?
I'm not funny like you. You're the marketing expert. Honestly, I was gonna make a play on words between queer and bachelor, like batch queer, but I was like, no.
I know. We're gonna work on this because I'm like,
it's
I need
hard.
to. I keep being like, meet our single, and then I'm like, well, how do I say it? We want something that's like gender inclusive and sexuality inclusive. By the way, Julia came up with spinster yesterday.
I'm pretty sure that means someone who like gets around, you know? Yeah, which
Okay,
no one is
so-
doing in 2020. No one is spinstering unless you're not following the rules. But
I'm pretty sure spinster means like you're like old and single and have a lot of cats.
yeah. Oh, that. You know what? That actually might be a good explanation for me. I feel like this fits actually.
Okay, well, we'll go with that as the working title until we
We'll
come up
Google
with something
it. We have
better.
to Urban Dictionary it, and then we'll make
Then we'll figure it
our
out.
final decision. Yeah.
I'm so excited to have you doing this. Thank you so much for agreeing to do my wacky ideas.
To embarrass myself.
yeah.
For everyone to see. Going on a first date is already nerve-wracking enough.
Yeah.
The fact that it's gonna be recorded so that like anyone I might date in the future can watch this and be like, never mind. Like I'll pass. Yeah.
Okay, but the goal here is that you won't date anyone else in the future. We're gonna find your person.
The clout you would have for
Oh.
saying that. That's how I feel with Steph and Lauren because I set them up and I'm like, I'm honestly, the credit goes to me at the wedding. I'm making a speech. We
Okay,
feel
so the
good.
people know who Lauren is because we actually set Lauren up on a blind date a
Yeah.
few months ago. Actually, it's not a few months ago. It's like now like a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
which is so crazy to think about. And it was a lot of fun. They didn't end up together. Now she's with Steph. But I think that this time around, it's really gonna work. Like I have high hopes. For those of you that have been watching this channel for a long time, you probably recognize Heather from being in a video with me, like right when I started my channel. Cheers.
Okay, go.
Tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, your pronouns, your singleness.
I am Heather. My pronouns are she, they. I am non-binary. I am queer. I will take whatever I can get. Just kidding. I've been single for almost a year now. And it's like a protest for me now. Like I love being single. Like I'll talk about it to anyone and I'm so happy single. That's why I think this is a long shot. But yeah, I don't know. I love being single. I'm not someone who's like going out of my, like I don't have any dating apps on my phone. But I'm open to like going on dates. Like if someone asks me on a date, I'll go on a date. But
Yeah.
I'm at that point in being single where I'm like, literally everyone needs to stay away from me. But
I honestly think when you are like so good with yourself and like living in your independence and you don't need to be with anyone, that is when you meet your person.
I hear that and it's making me like highly terrified. Like I'm looking over my shoulder right now. Like I am at the point where like I don't even open my DMs, like, because everyone's always like, you find your person when you're not looking. I'm
Yeah.
not looking, and I'm like terrified of love right now. Like I cannot get hurt again. I will crumble if I get heartbroken again. So I don't even open my DMs. Like I'm pretty sure I have some hotties in my DMs. I mean, I would hope so.
This year, I think a lot of people can relate to going through a breakup during the pandemic. Like I think
Yeah.
there was so many added pressures this year that a lot of people have been going through breakups. So like, how has that been for you?
I kind of knew my breakup was coming. Like I had some time to prepare for it. So I was reading articles. This is the most like lesbian approach to things. Like just like, no, like I educated myself because I felt it coming and I wanted to be ready to like move on. So I was like reading articles on like how aggressive it's going to be to cope going through a breakup in 2020. And every article was like, it's going to be the worst year ever in history to get over a breakup. Like you're going to suffer. There's and, like, because normal coping mechanisms after a breakup is like, go sleep with someone, go on 20 dates, like hang out with your friends, and you can do none of that. Like, so you're just at home alone. But I actually, it ended up being really good for me because I had to actually like sit in how I was feeling, and I dealt with it pretty quickly. And I think otherwise I would have just put a Band-Aid on it.
I agree with you. Like, I think that in some ways it's been so difficult for people going through breakups this year because, like you said, so much of what people would usually kind of fill the void of a breakup with, you can't do. But also, I think it's really cool because you got to just focus on yourself and not like, you know, just party and whatever, and then do you really actually get to like the root of figuring out your feelings. So yeah, I think I'm proud of you. I think you're in such a good space.
Thank you.
And I'm so excited to do this because anyone would be so lucky to go on a blind date with you.
Except on Zoom the other night, we voted. Actually, I want to talk about this.
Okay.
On Zoom the other night, we voted on who everyone in the group would least like to go on a first date with. And every single person in the group said, I would least like to go on a date with Heather. So,
okay.
I don't know how, you can't gas me up now.
I feel like the problem is that we all know and love you, but I think what you have working against you in the like dating realm and on this blind date that we have coming up is the fact that you are like so awkward in first interactions.
Yeah.
Like, which is funny because I think a lot of people wouldn't expect it because you're like so beautiful and your online presence is, you know, outgoing and outspoken and all these things. But like when you first meet people, it is like
I'm so fucking awkward.
First dates are not your forte.
No. Unless I'm not interested at all. Then I rock that date. Then it's the best date of their life.
Okay.
And I never talk to them again. But if I think someone's cute, I'm not smooth. Like if they try to kiss me, I will pass out. Like, you know the stories.
Okay, so let's get down to it because the next step for me is I'm gonna be going through applications of people that want to date somebody. They don't even know it's you, so it's gonna be
they're just that desperate that they're like, I'll take anything.
Anyone. I'm gonna try and find the person that I think is the most likely to be a match based off of your answers, and that's the person that you're gonna get to go on a blind date with. So let's get down to it. So first, I want to talk about what identity are you open to dating? Like, I know you use pronouns she, they, you identify as queer, non-binary, you also identify as a lesbian. So like, what are you open to dating?
Well, I don't identify as a lesbian. I make lesbian jokes. I feel like because I only really date women, I just would say queer. I'm a blanket statement kind of girl.
Okay.
Like I just say queer because I also would date non-binary people, and I personally don't feel like the word lesbian fits that. But I would date women, non-binary people, trans people, cis straight men. I don't find myself into very much. I feel like I like dating non-binary people sometimes because I can relate to them a lot more, and there's more fluidity.
The next question is age range.
40 to 50, baby. Just I would be open to it.
Bring it up, yeah. So we just need the bottom end and the top end.
25 to 35.
And if we find, what's the priority on this? If we find like amazing
25
match.
to 32, because I feel like 35, they're going to want a baby right then. Like you and Julie
you
are
need
like
that wiggle room.
gearing up. Yeah, I need a couple years to like them enough first.
So the next question that I have for you is kind of funny because it's you. What locations are you willing to date in? And why this is funny for anyone watching is Heather is notorious for dating people not in her city. Like, you almost exclusively date long distance. I know you will get on a plane. Not right now, but eventually.
I'll pull a Steph and Lauren and fall in love with someone I've never met in my entire life. I have literally only dated one person seriously, or two people seriously in my city, and I like didn't like them. Like I avoided them. Like I do like long distance, but because I promised your girlfriend that I would date someone local, like she sat me down and looked me in the eyes and said, we're not doing this again. I'm trying to date local, or at least like I can drive to them.
Okay,
you know?
so drivable. So next we need your type.
Well, I'm somewhere between Lil Huddy and Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't know. I'm finding myself strangely attracted to Benedict Cumberbatch these days. So get me the woman form.
Woman form, okay. I think that goes a little over your age range as well.
I would do it. Everyone that I've dated has been the same general type. You know this. They've all been brunette, long brown hair.
Yeah.
And like chapstick. I don't really date girls that wear makeup, which is funny because I wear makeup.
Yeah.
But my logic is, if I'm making out with you at a bar and your lipstick ruins my makeup, no. So I can't do it.
Okay, so less femme than you would be fair to say.
Yeah, I think I'm really femme. So I would say like chapstick, like somewhere in the middle.
If you were to like describe your dream partner in 3 personality trait priorities, what would it be?
They have to be funny.
Okay.
I can't carry the whole weight of that, you know.
Okay.
They have to be funny. I think they have to be intellectual. Like I feel like everyone I've dated hasn't been that involved in politics, and politics is like I live and breathe and bleed politics. So I need someone who's like engaged in the community.
Yeah.
So intellectual, funny. That's it. The bar's low, Brie. Like I find myself drawn to creative people. Like I'm always dating. Everyone I've ever dated has been creative in some sense, or like a musician, or like an artist, or a poet. Sometimes those people aren't necessarily as like businessy, I would say. So like there's conflict because of how we carry ourselves, but creative and intellectual.
Okay, yeah, that's doable.
Honestly, deal breaker for me would be if someone wasn't engaged in politics, or like didn't believe in voting, or if they voted like conservative. And that's not to say anything, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm so progressive that if someone believed in certain values, like if someone didn't believe that women should have the right to choose, if someone believed that, I mean, I don't think any girl I date is going to believe that, but honestly, after our group chat today talking about the Trump supporters that we have come in contact with, I don't know.
There's some sneaky Trump supporters out there.
Honestly, so basically I want someone who has similar ideological beliefs, but I do obviously want a cutie with a booty. Any size booty, really. I'll take whatever I can get. I'm not picky, you know me.
Just a booty.
They have a booty and they're a cutie. Yeah.
Okay, well, on that note, I have a lot of work to do. I am going to be posting this on all of my socials, asking people to apply.
They're like, a cutie with a booty. Okay, that's me.
They're like, that's me.
I'm going to apply for my own date.
And then you just have to keep this secret with me, because no one can know that you are our spinster. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh, and is she a doctor? Oh, she is so pretty. Damn it. I really thought that drivability might push it forward. Wow. From Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, Canada. Wow. Oh.